Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sat in my car. It's pissing down with rain outside, and welcome to another video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. You can do that by the red square there. If you're in full screen mode, there's the subscribe button underneath, or the link in the description. If you could give me a like as well, that'd be great. Well, today, I think it's 64 days we've been locked down for. I'm out on Justeat shifts today. I've got about 7 hours worth. And instead of you just briefly following me around, I wanted to give you more of a forensic overview of where I go, what restaurants are about, and how much you actually earn per every order. And then we'll have a look at the end of the day to see how I did. It's Wednesday today. They can be a bit hit and miss, but generally okay. So without further ado, I'm going to head into one of the hotspot areas and see if I can start earning, and I will update you each time I get an order, and you can see the amounts and the accumulation and what actually happens. So catch you in a bit. See ya. First order of the day picked up a little McDonald's going to Broadstairs, so I'll go and deliver that, and then I'll come back and let you know what it was worth. See you in a sec. Right, I've just delivered that first order, that McDonald's, and dropped that off to the customer. It was worth just over £4 to me. Check out this screen dump and you'll see the details. £4.05 to be precise. As soon as I cleared that one off, I've got another order immediately from a place called Beamy Tea, and they do like waffles and different types of drinks and sweets and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to nip down there now, and that one's going to Cliftonville, so I'll catch up with you shortly on that one. Turns out the bottom of the access road to get there is all closed off. Happens sometimes. So I had to park a little way down the road and walk down to it, but no great shakes, it's not far. Anyway, see you soon. Right, I'm in Cliftonville. I've just dropped the Beamy Tea order off to a young lady down there. I'm a bit out the way of any potential hotspots at the moment where I could get more orders, so I'm going to move myself. That order was worth just over £7. So have a look at this screen dump and you'll see how I'm doing so far, and that is just under the hour, about 50 minutes. I worked out it's about a tenner an hour roughly at the moment. I'm told it used to be 15 or thereabouts, but there's so many drivers doing it now, you've really got to pitch for a tenner an hour. So I'm just over that in under the hour, and as I said, I'll go down to one of the main hotspots and see if I can improve my chances of getting another one. I'll see you when it crops up. All right, bye. Just picked up my third one. I was heading back up Westwood way and picked it up just as I got near B&Q, and it's a Greggs. So I shall walk in there, and that's going off to Ramsgate, 6.50, so not bad. See you in a bit. Well, that's the third one done now. I'm in Ramsgate. I'm all out of breath. I had to run across the road and down a flight of steps. Oh, right. Have a look at what I've done so far. £17.60 off of 3 orders. So apart from the little £4, it's not been too bad. I'm going to head back up Westwood now. Trouble is with Ramsgate at this time of day, it's before 5 o'clock. You can't get up any of the high streets, so trying to get at any cafes or restaurants is a bit of a pain in the arse. So I shall go up there and sit around and hopefully get another one very soon. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Bye. Back at the McDonald's at Asda's now for another order. This one's going to Ramsgate. Well, that's the number one bites of dust. Over £6 that order, so doing well now. I'm in Ramsgate this time. I'm going to go back up to Westwood again. Put myself in amongst the easy bit. Traffic's a bit heavier now because the kids are at school, coming out and going home, so it's a bit manic. Anyway, have a look at my earnings now. That is off exactly 2 hours of work, so just over a tenner an hour. I expect it to dip down below that a little bit because they tend to slow it up a little bit for some reason, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll get my backside back up there and I'll keep you posted. See you in a bit. Well, that's my next stop, McDonald's Westwood. I'm kind of glad of it. I was heading here anyway and I'm busting for a pee, so killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll deliver that and then I'll show you my earnings afterwards. See you in a bit. Well, that's that one done. McDonald's to Broadstairs. Traffic was a bit lighter. It's Dane Court School kicking out now. That'll be my son included in that. Check out my earnings now. So that's 5 orders. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. And I'm 5p off of 30 quid off of 2.5 hours. So that's not bad at all. I'm going to go back up Westwood now and pass the McDonald's and KFC at Asda's as well. Pass through a couple of hot spots and see if I can pick up any more. And sorry about the hot spot that just emerged in my car there. I don't know what to say. Sorry. Bye. That door is the delivery pickup door that you have to go to at the Broadway garage when somebody orders a Subway. I was on my way trying to escape out of Broadstairs, got as far as the roundabout at the top of the hospital road and got a job, Subway, to an address in Broadstairs, so I had to do an about face and come back. Anyway, it's all good, just delivered that job and check out what that gives me on top of my earnings. So that's £33.80 now and it's 4:45, just to show you. See, 4:45 there, and this shift finishes at 5. That'll be my 4 hours, so I need to find at least another £7 worth of orders in the next hour to bring my total up to be £10 an hour for the 4 hours work I've just done. Hopefully it'll be all right. If not, I'll try and make it up this evening in the second bit of the shift. So I'll go for now and I'll try and do what I did earlier and get back to Westwood, and I'll let you know when I get the next one. See ya. Back at McDonald's Westwood again. This order's worth about 7 quid and that'll take me up to the £40 mark, and I've still got an hour left, so really pleased with that. I'm going to go in and get it and go and deliver it, and then I'll show you my earnings when I'm done. Well, I've just picked up that McDonald's and delivered it, and that took me up to my £40 mark off of Newington Road. Have a look at my earnings now. So that's £40.85, and I'm at Frankie and Benny's now. So you can see it over there. I picked up an order out of there worth £9, so that'll take me up to just under 50 quid off 4 hours. And then by the time I've dropped that one, it'll be time to go home. So I'll get it delivered and I'll catch up with you when I've done it. All right, see you in a bit. Right, I've just delivered the Frankie and Benny's. It's one of their trading names, Devon Pies, or Devonley Pies, I think they call it. There's a few different trading names out there now. And that £9 order takes me up to 15p short of 50 quid for, well, 3.5 hours. It's 20 to 5. Have a look. See? 20 to 5. Now, usually what happens about half an hour before your shift ends, you get the option to go home early if you want to. Now, where I am in Garlinge at 20 to 5, I've already had that message, and by the time I get back close to anywhere that might give me another job, it'll be too late, because usually in the last 15 minutes of the shift you don't get anything at all because they assume you're done and you want to go home. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take advantage of the extra 20 minutes and get my backside home, I'm going to have dinner, a bit of sleep, and I'm back out again at 6:30. And hopefully, if I can do at least 30 quid tonight off for 2.5, 3 hours, that will make a good day's work. But I'll let you know as we go. Check out my earnings now and you can see for yourself. There's actually 8 orders there. A couple of them are just off of the screen because obviously it can only hold so much at once, and that's for £49.85 as I said, so I'm quite pleased with that. I'm going to go home now. I'll be back out at 6:30 and I'll check in with you then, and I'll show you what happens tonight as well. And then effectively that's 7 hours of work, and it will give you an idea of what can be done with Justeat in that time. So have a good kind of late afternoon, folks, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. Toodaloo. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. As you can tell from the artificial light, it is now pitch black outside. You can see out my window there. The time is 20 to 7 nearly. I was about 5 minutes late getting out the door on the account of a cottage pie I had to eat. Anyway, just to recap, we're at £49.85, so 15 pence short of 50 quid off of 4 hours. Well, 3.5 if you count the last one. So I'm going to do what I did before and head up to Westwood and go via Asda's and KFC. And then I'm passing through 2 hotspots. I haven't had another hotspot in the car yet, but give it time. And we'll see what happens. If I can do 20 or 30 quid this evening, that'll be good. So let's see. Catch you in a bit. Just delivered that one. Bloody windy road, I tell you. I nearly got blown off my feet and at KFC. That one was a bit sweeter because the lady put £3 coins in my hand, so I got a £3 tip as well. But check out the earnings now and you'll see what I got. It's the top one in the list, £5 and 5p. So if you had the 3 quid tip to that, it's 8 quid off a delivery. So not bad at all. Now, I've got a choice now. I can either go Margate or I can go back to Westwood. I don't really like the Margate stuff that much, so I'm going to go back to Westwood and see how I get on. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Bye. That worked out. Frankie and Benny's. I'm back there again. Devonley pies, so I'll deliver that and then I'll let you know what I got off of it. I'm in Chichester Road, Newington now. Just delivered that. Devonley pies here, and it's taken me to just over 60 quid. Ideally I need another tenner, but hopefully I'll get 20. I've been out nearly an hour, so that's about 11 or 12 pound on top of, you know, my total from earlier, so not bad again. Check out these earnings. Well, I was overzealous there. It's actually £10.80 off of 2 orders. It's the top 2 in the list you want to see. So I'm going to head back to one of the hot spots again. Probably McDonald's round the corner, and see if I can pick up anything else. I'll let you know when that happens. Hope you're all having a good evening. Got another one. It's McDonald's Westwood again. Going back to Ramsgate. It's another £4.80 on the total. So I'll get this one done, and then I'll show you about it when it's where it's got to go. All right, 65.45 now. That family had a lot of McDonald's. There was 2 big bags of food and a big bag with drinks in. Didn't all fit in my food bag, so I had to carry some of it across a rainy car park, but got it there in one piece. Anyway, check out the earnings now. That's off 11 orders. Again, some of them are off the bottom of the screen because you can only obviously display so much on a mobile phone. The time is 7:45 now. My shift finishes at 9:30, so I'll get the bugger off home at 9 o'clock really, and then we'll see how we are then. But I'm going to go back to McDonald's now, sit there and wait until I can get another one. I'll let you know when I do. Back at KFC again for another one. Just over £6, and I'll let you know what happens when I've done it. Well, I'm at Lancaster Close now in Newington. I've got about an hour left before I get the first bugger off order. I'm on just over 72 quid, so for the 7 hours work that I would do today, I'm on over £10 an hour, because, you know, if it was £10 an hour, I'd have done 70 quid in about an hour's time, so it's really good. Anyway, check this out. See, that one was KFC. It takes me to 72.20. So again, I shall head back McDonald's way and see what else I can pick up. If I can get 1 or 2 more in the hour, that'd be great. So let's see how we go. Catch up with you in a bit. I got the first one of the 1 or 2 more I wanted. I'm back at McDonald's Westwood again, and this one's going to Ramsgate once again. So I'll go get that and I'll catch up with you soon. Well, that's another one done. As you could see from the picture of my earnings, takes me up to just under 77 quid. So I've got half an hour to go before the "you can bugger off home" message, and about another 45 minutes of useful working time left, if you include that. So I'll definitely get 1 more. I know I will. So it's definitely a £80 day at least. So I'm in Station Approach Road in Ramsgate at the moment. I'm going to go back up to the McDonald's and try my luck up there and see if I can get that 1 more. Alright, see you in a bit. Well, that was very, 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 very strange. I've done the last job I showed you, and I went back up to McDonald's. I thought I need just 1 more to get over 80 quid. Actually, I'm about 5 pence off of 80 quid anyway, because I got that 3 quid tip off the customer earlier, but it would have been nice to get that much further over. It's all right, because I've done over £10 an hour today, really, having worked for 7 hours. But I went up there, and literally for 40 minutes I sat there and didn't get a single thing. And my friend turned up just now, and I had a little chat with him, and he's got his first order. But it's 9:20 now. I've literally got 10 minutes left, and from 15 minutes to the end of the shift, you never ever get a thing unless you get an extension. So there is no point in me sticking around, really. Check out this picture now, and you'll see what I've done for the day. See, 76.95 and a 3 quid tip. I'm 5 pence off 80 quid, so it's not too bad really for 7 hours work, so I'm reasonably happy with that. Anyway, I hope today's video has given you an idea of what you can earn in a day off of a reasonable amount of time doing Just Eat. I'm based in like Thanet, really, in southeast Kent, Margate, Ramsgate, Broadstairs, that kind of thing. So if you're watching this and you're somewhere else, your average earnings might be slightly lower, they might be slightly more, you know, but this just gives you the general feel of it. I will do a video on Uber at some point to show you the comparison. I did a video before where I did all of them together in one, but I thought I'd separate it off a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go home now. Thank you very much again for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, because we're getting a bit of momentum on the channel now. I noticed we got 57 subscribers, and we had 50 last week, so you're starting to come, you're starting to move it along, so I'm really happy with that. I'm also getting really tired, so I'm going to drive home for now. Any comments you've got, please leave them below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. In the meantime, enjoy what's left of your evening. Good night and have a good one. See you on the road.